Good morning, everyone. This is an interesting case that came down this week in the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals. And that's important because, first of all, it's a federal case, and federal cases go to trial in what's called a district court. And this started in the District Court of Hammond, Indiana, up in the Northern District. So there's a Northern District of Indiana and Southern. Indianapolis is the Southern District. So this case went to court in Hammond, Indiana, district court level. The party lost, the investor lost, and then they appealed it up to the Court of Appeals for federal court. And the Federal Court of Appeals is called the Seventh Circuit. It hears multiple cases around the country, but from Indiana and Illinois. So this is binding in Indiana, no matter what state it originated from, but it also, of course, happens to be from Indiana. So important kind of little background there. What happened was an investor lived in Chicago but owned investment property rentals in Hammond, Indiana, and there's a new city ordinance up there that requires you as an investor to hire or become licensed in Hammond as a general contractor or use a Hammond, Indiana licensed general contractor or plumber for repairs on your rental properties. And this investor thought, wait a minute, this isn't fair to me because it's, I'm an investor living in another state. This is just another attempt by the city to raise money and try to, pick my pocket because I'm an investor from out of state and treat me differently. So at trial and at the Court of Appeals, both of those courts disagreed and they said, no, everybody's playing by the same rules on this. It doesn't matter whether you live in Hammond, live in Gary, live in South Bend, live in Indianapolis or Carmel or Chicago or California. Doesn't matter. The statute is neutral on its face. Therefore, it applies to everybody the same. Therefore, you're not going to win on this, and you must hire a licensed contractor from Hammond because the court reasoned that if you don't hire a licensed person, you're going to maybe get defrauded, or you might get poor repairs. And the only way to ensure that the contractors that are working on your properties know what the city codes are and the city ordinances are to have those who are licensed. So it's there to protect investors and property owners. There is an exception if you live in the property, so it's a owner occupied, then you can hire anybody you want. So the rule there is that if you want to work on your own property or have somebody work on property that you are living in, you're taking your own risk and the city doesn't need to protect you. But if it's tenant occupied property, you need to have those licensed contractors working on your property. So I give kudos to Nicaea, Northern Indiana investment group that went together with all their members and tried to litigate this. It was a nice try. They did not win, but that's the law in Indiana and all of the Seventh Circuit. There's no Commerce Clause violation whatsoever, and you got to hire a licensed contractor. That's it on that. Hope you enjoyed it. Give us a call if you would like to get more information, and we'll help you out. Thank you.